Narcissists don't always show their true colors right away. Instead, they use subtle, calculated tactics to wear down your confidence and control your mind. In this video, I'm exposing 10 powerful manipulation tactics used by narcissists, so you can recognize them early and take your power back. Before we start, don't forget to subscribe for weekly videos on narcissistic abuse recovery, healing, and empowerment. 1. Gaslighting. Gaslighting is one of the most dangerous and common tactics used by narcissists. It's psychological abuse designed to make you question your own memory, perception, and sanity. For example, you may recall a conversation where they insulted you, but when you bring it up later, they deny it ever happened. You might hear things like, "You are remembering it wrong. You are so dramatic. Stop making things up." Over time, you start second-guessing everything. You begin to rely on them to tell you what's true. It chips away at your confidence and reality until you feel completely dependent on their version of events. 2. Love bombing. Love bombing is the hook narcissists use to draw you in. They overwhelm you with attention, flattery, constant communication, gifts, and promises of forever. It feels magical at first. You think, "I've finally found the one." But it's not genuine, it's strategic. They're mirroring your needs and desires to gain your trust and attachment. As soon as they sense they've got you emotionally invested, the mask slips. Criticism replaces compliments. You're left confused and chasing the high of who they used to be. 3. Silent treatment. The silent treatment is a manipulative form of emotional control. Narcissists use it to punish you without having to engage. One minute they're talking to you like normal, and the next they go cold, ignoring texts, giving you blank stares, or walking past you like you don't exist. This is not about needing space, it's about control. It leaves you anxious, overanalyzing, and desperate to fix the problem, even if you didn't do anything wrong. This tactic reinforces their dominance and makes you feel like you're always walking on eggshells. 4. Triangulation. Triangulation is when narcissists involve another person, real or imagined, to create insecurity, jealousy, or rivalry. They might say things like, "My ex never complained like you do. Even my family think you're rude." This tactic divides and conquers. You feel like you're competing for their affection or approval. It erodes trust in yourself and in your instincts, because you're too focused on being better or proving your worth. It's designed to keep you off balance and under their control. 5. Projection. Projection is when narcissists accuse you of the very things they are doing. If they're cheating, they accuse you of being unfaithful. If they lie, they say you're dishonest. If they're cruel, they call you abusive. This keeps you in a defensive mode. You spend so much time trying to prove your innocence that you miss what they're actually doing. It's also a powerful form of gaslighting. It causes you to question your own moral compass and feel ashamed for things you haven't even done. 6. Future faking. Future faking is a tactic where narcissists make big promises with no intention of following through. They say things like, "We are going to travel the world together. Let's buy a house next year. I'll get therapy for us. I want this to work." These promises keep you hopeful and emotionally hooked. You tolerate toxic behavior today because you're clinging to a fantasy tomorrow. But the future never arrives. It's a dream they dangle in front of you to keep you from walking away. 7. Guilt tripping. Guilt tripping sounds like, "After all I've done for you, I guess I'm just the worst person ever, huh? You clearly don't care about me." This tactic manipulates your empathy. You start feeling guilty for standing up for yourself. You apologize for setting boundaries. It's emotional blackmail, and it's especially damaging because it flips your kind heart into a tool for your own suppression. 8. Hoovering. Hoovering happens when a narcissist senses you're pulling away or trying to leave. They suddenly reappear with grand gestures, apologies, or desperate pleas. You might hear, "I've changed. I can't lose you. No one loves you like I do. Let's start fresh. This time will be different." This is not real remorse. It's a tactic to reset the abuse cycle. Once you're pulled back in, they revert to their old behaviors. Hoovering is about control, not connection. 9. Playing the victim. When you try to hold them accountable, they spin the story so that they're the ones being hurt. They might cry, sulk, or tell others you're being unfair. Suddenly, people are asking you, why are you being so hard on them? This tactic turns the tables. It not only confuses you, but it also recruits others to their side, leaving you isolated and silenced. 10. Smear campaigns. When you start to stand up for yourself or walk away, narcissists often launch a smear campaign. They tell friends, family, or co-workers that you're unstable, abusive, or manipulative. They might even fake concern about your mental health. This tactic discredits you before you can share your truth. It isolates you and makes people less likely to believe you. But here's the key: people who need to lie about you to others are trying to silence the truth. Every tactic we covered is about one thing: control. But knowledge is power. Now that you can recognize these behaviors, you can start breaking free. These 10 manipulation tactics may be used one at a time, or all at once, in a toxic relationship. The more you learn to spot them, the faster you can protect yourself and start the healing process. You're not too sensitive. You're not overreacting. You were manipulated. But now, you're reclaiming your truth. If any of this feels familiar, know this: you are not alone, and you are not broken. And now, you are awakening. You are reclaiming your truth, your power, and your peace. Like, comment, and subscribe to At Strength of a Queen for more content on narcissistic abuse recovery. Thank you for watching. And remember, your healing is non-negotiable.